I have 3 sons, 12, 8 and 1 year, and they think that BMG is a kind of kidnapper that has kidnapped me. I normally discuss a lot with myself, and many of the times I don't agree with myself. Before trying to sell music, you have to be a music listener and a music lover. I have more than 6,000 vinyls and 3,000-4,000 CDs. I love music. I hate one word, it's product. I hate it. Product is like a shoe. Good music comes to your heart, to your stomach, or to your brain. Ana Belén will never go to a different record company because we respect them.
I'm living in a, I never say working, I'm living in a place that allows me to be the way I am. Peter Gabriel.
The average person doesn't see what we do, but we're having an impact on the average person's life. People say, Julia Springer, oh, I remember your books when I was in medical school. I loved your books. I'm very proud of all the books, really. They're kind of like your children. You send them off into the world and you hope they do well. I go to the bookstore, I go to the library, and I go look for my books, make sure that they're clean and neat and they're face out and they're in the right spot. The Flatiron Building in New York is the first North American home of Springer. New York is the home to some of the world's finest scientists and research institutions and hospitals. Authors, 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 lots of authors. I have authors at Columbia University, Cornell University, New York University, Albert Einstein College of Medicine. The surgery book that I published, it has changed medical education. People now think of this book as a new standard. People all over the world who are doing what I'm doing, who are enhancing the lives of people all over the globe.
Nobody is going to believe it, but I'm never getting nervous. Appearing at the stadium at a certain time, around 4 o'clock, 4:30, then I have a meeting with all the sports people. I speak with all the camera people and the slow-mo people and the sound guys, where they should have a certain eye on a special situation, what kind of pictures I'm expecting. The live situation gives everybody one kick more than a taping. You have to know the skills of your team. Give them a lot of room to bring their own view, their own feeling into the show. I try to transmit the game, and on top I try to tell a story. A certain kind of silence overlooking a situation helps a confused crew through any possible situation. The most possibilities to do my work, searching for pictures in the way I wanted to do it. They gave me all the support you normally have to fight for, and they appreciated what I was doing, and I appreciate what RTL is doing for me. Landing on the moon.
In my opinion, photography is the most important media through which we see and understand the world. Actually, picture editing is very complicated because it's so simple. We have the chance to address our magazine to sophisticated readers, and we can use sophisticated photographs and seduce the reader with this kind of photographs. All the photographers we assign, I know them, personally. Their style, character. I would not send somebody who cannot behave in a proper way to do a story on the Pentagon, or a photographer who is not tough enough to a crisis area. You can go through the exhibition for hours and always find something new. It's just incredible. I can shut my eyes and I see them all in front of me. I know them by heart, more or less. I'm very proud to work for a magazine which is high class and very down to earth at the same time. I think right after the war, when everything was in ruin, that was a great time to take photographs and to document what was going on. These photos are still in our heads and I think they are great, and I would have loved to produce them.
Every book can be recorded, but not every book should be recorded. I love the advice of younger people. They just tell you what's on their mind. They don't play any games and they don't read reviews. My father brought me to all the recording sessions since I was a child. So to come into a studio session where you have the author, who has a great reading voice, to have a best-selling series, to have it be a Random House book, to have the team who's been working on the last 5 sessions all bond together, Karen and Louis and Paul, it just doesn't get any better than that. Pokemon would be like giving children chocolate all day and saying, well, at least they're eating. Historically, the audiobook industry grew up in Manhattan. It does make life easier to be in New York. We have all this wonderful, huge actor base from film and the Broadway talent and the commercial voiceover. To be living here now is very exciting.
I love coming into the office and having all this rich resource of people to work with on a day-to-day basis.
Very free.
Very well balanced.
New. People who love their work.
The art of seeing invisible things.
I have no targets in my career, I have targets in my life.
Soccer World Championship Final 2006 in Germany.
I want to be happy with my family and my friends.
Doing work I enjoy, so it's no longer work.
To strike the balance between a personal life and work life.
An international content powerhouse.
It's not only music there are contents, there is creativity.
Television programs.
There are books, there are magazines.
From training physicians to being able to listen to a beautiful CD at home with your family.
Teamwork,
They are liberal,
having fun.
very good quality.
On an international level, that through the contacts through Bertelsmann, that I'd be able to really find what I needed throughout the world.
Standing on these boxes.
18th birthday, you're allowed to drive cars.
It has been winning the Grammy.
Biggest moments are normally private moments.
When my daddy died.
My family.
My son.
My family.
Being alive.
Very egoistic, but I think that's just me. Very simple.